I've never been this open with the YouTube channel, so it's really uncomfortable to upload this, but we'll see what happens when I'm editing it, if I put it up or not. But I just felt the inspiration to freaking say this and just put it out there, guys. Alright, what's going on, guys? I just have to make this video now while I have so much going on. It's so much I have to do. I'm just making this video to share something really meaningful with you guys, and also to kind of journal for myself. So that's like my reasoning, and I just want to share this because I know online there's a lot of crap and there's a lot of people who are just fake, and I've always been one to kind of hold back in regards to showing like my true intentions and my real self, and I've tried to be really, open on this channel so far, and I've done my best, and basically just want to share a couple things that are just blowing me away, and also are like, I feel like I'm shifting in life, so to speak, like at least my mind, or my like a lot of different things. And it might sound stupid as to why, but the reason is I've always been incredibly misunderstood as a person. If you don't know me, if they didn't meet me, then they don't know me, or I haven't shown like a part of my heart to them. They just think I'm kind of a jerk, or they don't know me, or they don't want to get to know me, or they're scared to get to know me, or just whatever. And I'm sure a lot of you have similar situations. But the reason that I'm so like hype right now is so if any of you guys know, maybe a couple of you know, maybe all of you know, but I just launched some apparel, however you say it, right? So I just launched some apparel I'm really proud of and I'm really excited about. It's the Frederick Fit brand, and I put a lot of time and work into making them, and they are dope and they look great. Now, here's the amazing thing. In my life, I've been betrayed like 90% of the time, and the people closest to me have never really betrayed me, like the people that are like my family and stuff. But like the friends that like so-called friends, and just a lot of stuff, man. Like, I'm sure everyone has gone through this, and I know I've spoken with many people. Everyone goes through it, right? But people who you thought were like ride or die people, so to speak, like really lifelong close friends, and they're just gone. Maybe they pass away, or maybe they betray you completely, just for no good reason. It's just like they had a cold heart or something, or their own sick insecurities caused them to betray you, and it was just something that you completely just forget about, because you're not going to let that negativity hold you back, and you just move forward. But it does scar you, and it kind of changes you as a person if you're not careful. So for me, it's always been, I found that I actually recently kind of came to the realization that maybe I was using the gym to hide, and I would always tell myself, no, well, I go in there and I socialize sometimes, and I meet people, and I have a great way of, and everything about the gym is great. I'm not saying I go in there to hide and I'm using it for that, but my point is, it's just amazing to me, because the people who I've shown my heart to, the people who know me, who actually know Jonathan, who actually get who have seen like a piece of who I actually am, and who I've actually shared that with openly with a very select few people, all of those people know what I'm about, and that I have a good heart, and I'm not saying that to brag. The reason I'm saying that is because it's encouraging to me, man. I'm just trying to share this with everybody, so that if you feel like you kind of have a hard exterior, that people are kind of, I don't really want to spend time with them, or I don't really know if I should try to get to know them, who I actually am and what I'm about, actually get the fact that I have a good heart, that I'm a good person. And the people who don't know me, I don't dwell on this, and I'm not so narcissistic that I think people do think about me at all. I'm just saying people's first maybe impression of me or whatever. I've given off a kind of don't screw with me mentality without even realizing it for many years. And the reason is because I've been betrayed by people who were close to me and my family like my entire life. And don't get me wrong, a lot of people stayed with me, stayed with my family, a lot of loyal people, and I love every single one of you guys, even the people who leave. I love you all. But this is just to say, it affects you as a kid. I mean, you might not realize it, but throughout the years, it's like, all of these things add up and add up and add up, and then college, and then relationships, and then your first girlfriend, and then this and then that, and then by the end of by the time I knew it, now I'm 25, and I'm I have I'm looking around, and I'm like, there's very select few who know me, who actually know what I'm about, even at all. Like, not to diss anybody, it's not a diss at all, but my point in sharing this with you guys, is just the fact I'm humbled and I'm blessed, and I just sold out literally in 24 hours in less than 24 hours of everything that I bought. And it wasn't much, it wasn't a lot, it wasn't like a crazy amount, but it's already gone. And it mostly went to people who all know me and who actually know what I'm about and know what I believe, and they believe in me. And that's so encouraging. And I may not be in close contact with these people all the time, like we may lose touch a little bit, but these people who know what I'm about, and it just makes me feel really good, and like I should be putting more of that version of myself out there, as opposed to like the scared version of myself who's always been hurt and jaded and betrayed and screwed over years and years and years. I would always say, like, I was the nicest person, right? Like, I was so nice. I didn't get, when you're young, you don't realize, like, whatever you put in the world, you're not going to get back what you deserve. Like, it's a jungle. It's a jungle. Nobody owes you anything, period. And that's it. When you're a kid, you don't get that. And when you're a kid and you think you should have reasons to trust certain people and groups of people, and then they show you, like, throughout the years over and over and over again, that people betray you and they hurt you and they screw you over and they screw your family over. Excuse my French, but you know you say words in your head sometimes as well, if not out loud. So just listen to me for a second. The point is, no matter what somebody does to you, it doesn't have to change you. It doesn't have to affect you. As a kid, it affected me, and I'm blessed and grateful to the fact that now I'm realizing it all and I can put words to it. It's just kind of big for me, guys. It's a very big impact. So this is where I want to get motivational. Share this with people. Hopefully it will help at least one other person, because if it does, then I'm super happy I made this video. No matter what somebody does to you, or judge you, or bullied you back in the day, or even currently to this day, or no matter what, I don't want to hear any more of that, oh, life's a mirror, you get what you are, or what you give. Like, to an extent, yeah, but that's not what it's about. Some people are just genuinely treated poorly for no good reason, and it doesn't seem fair, and it's really just not fair. It's not. But here's the thing. When it comes down to all, like, maybe you were bullied, or maybe you're bullied to this day, first of all, I would obviously say seek counsel and leadership to get that remedied and justified and just taken care of. But if it's just like little things, or you just mistreated here and there, and you know, just throughout your life you were kind of like the underdog and really got screwed over many times, I've come to a point now that I take a step back from it all and almost observe myself in a certain situation, and I just look at it and I'm like, no matter what somebody says, no matter what somebody does, no matter how they feel about me, it doesn't matter at all, because they cannot affect me at all, period, unless I let them. End of story. Boom. So I know this video is kind of just a quick rant, or whatever you want to call it, but I just really had to share that. I've never been this open with the YouTube channel, so it's really uncomfortable to upload this, but we'll see what happens when I'm editing it, if I put it up or not. But I just felt the inspiration to freaking say this and just put it out there, guys. Reason also I'm sharing it with you guys, honestly, is because I do want the people who subscribe to this channel, and the people who know me, and the people who don't know me yet, who come to this channel, to actually feel like they can trust me. I want that. Of course, who wouldn't want that? Why would I make a YouTube channel if I didn't have interests of others in my head? So I do hope to accomplish that with this video. I also hope to accomplish the motivation of others, and like I said all throughout this video, just to encourage you and motivate you, and just to help you to wake up and realize that no matter what, man, no matter what people do, the way they look at you, or the way you think they look at you, or what they say about you, or don't even think about that stuff. That is all up here. Get out of that. It's just garbage. It's absolute negativity and trash. And I'm not saying, oh, this, you know, just be positive all the time. Like, no, life sucks sometimes. It's not fun, man. Like, people die, people get sick, people leave you, people betray you. But it happens to everybody, man. Happens to all of us, and we all have to come together and be stronger together. And the way I found a lot of camaraderie was in the gym. That's just where I found mine. A lot of people find it other ways, in yoga, or in or in anything. Just list it off, like a pottery class, rock climbing, horseback riding, everything. There's so many things. There's so many like outlets that people can find and to build camaraderie and just have an enjoyable hobby. But yeah, man, I just wanted to share that. Hopefully you weren't irritated by this video. If you were, then maybe it was something I said speaking to you. Coming across like really stern, right? But like, I'm grateful and just happy that I can't even express it. Like, nothing really happened. I didn't really make any money. I don't even think I made up to $100 after selling all of these pullovers. I don't even think I'm gonna make 100. I'm not going to, not even close. Just to feel the support of people, man. And it's funny, but there's a lot of flies on the wall, and that doesn't bother me. Like, there's always going to be people curious and just watching, checking things out. But what's amazing to me is how little support you will get, right? Like, when you put yourself out there, you got to be gutsy for that, because you're just putting yourself out there to get judged, and I don't really care. I mean, there's nothing that, at the end of the day, like, the people judging you, it'll come out like at the end of their life or towards the end of their life, something really horrible or really bad, usually that they were related with, or something that just completely decredits and defames their entire name. And that's just a total, like, I'm just throwing that out there, but a lot of times that happens with, like, these people who are always, like, biting and negative and just nasty to everyone else. That almost always is the case. By the end of their life, or, like, sometime, it just comes out that they were having an affair, or that they were, like, some trashy person after all. And don't ever worry about those kind of people, man. Just let it rock. Let it go. It's the best thing you can do. I'm just so grateful, man. I just got a message here from my boy Russ. He messaged me. He says, "Yo, John, blah blah blah." He's interested in getting a crew neck, right? So he's like seeing this message now. I've been handling orders pretty much all night since I ate dinner after I got back from work, and now I'm seeing this message, and this is like my second to last or last one selling out. I'm pretty sure it is the last one. Like I said, that they're all sold out in like less than 24 hours. And he sent me this message earlier today at lunchtime, 12:45 p.m. So I'm just super encouraged. But going back to that fly on the wall people, there's the people who do support you, even if it's only a very few amount of people who you think over 1,000 people, right? You have so many friends, so to speak. Those 5 to 12 people who actually support you right off the bat, and maybe you're not even super close with them, but those people who believe in you and what you can do and what you have to offer, and they know who you are and what you're about, and they believe in you and what you're doing, you got to really cherish those people, man. And but not only that, their support is so much stronger than just like, oh, hey, pretty cool, yeah, great. Like, it's nice to get that, right? Like oh, cool, that's cool. And all of you guys who are on fitness YouTube know this as well. I mean, most people will be like, oh, you do YouTube, that's so cool. And then they'll just like, yeah, whatever. They don't really care, or they're just a hater, or they actually think it's awesome, but they don't really know how to tell you. But those people who actually do support you on the real, they'll put their money behind their mouth. Those are like that's like real support, people who really believe in you and honestly believe. You gotta cherish those people, man, because they believe in you and they believe in what you're doing. Don't take that for granted. I'm just so grateful to every single person, man, who's showing support. Whether or not they bought anything doesn't matter, but the people who show genuine support, like I sent out like over 30 wristbands last week, and a bunch of people never even got back to me, man. Like, over half of those, I didn't even hear anything back from. And maybe the address got screwed up. I don't know. It could be something like that, or they got lost in the mail. But over 50% I haven't heard anything back from. And then I'm just saying, it's very likely that they got it and they didn't even like pay it any mind, or they just forgot to let me know. I'm not assuming anything, but my point is, the other people contacted me and they were like super enthusiastic about it, even though it was a stupid wristband, right? Like, it's a wristband and it means a lot to me, but it shouldn't mean a lot to them. It doesn't have to mean a lot to anybody else, man. It did to them, because my point in saying all of that was, you gotta try, and you gotta put yourself out there on the, whatever you want to call it. I don't know, think of some like medieval, like think about everyone you know, close friends, family, acquaintances, friends, bros, ladies, everybody you know in every circle of your life, and you just step out on stage and they're all in front of the stage, right? And you put yourself out there with your shirt off and your pants off, so to speak, figure of speech here, and you just say, you just kind of open your hands and you're just like, hey, this is me. This is what I'm doing, what I believe in right now. You kind of just wait for all the tomatoes. You're not anticipating negativity, but you're just like, by putting yourself out there, you're making You're making it known that you're willing to take heat, because anybody who steps up and anybody who takes a stand for something that they believe in that's a good thing, you're going to be guaranteed to find people who are going to be nasty about it. But you're also going to be guaranteed to find people who stand strong behind you and what you're doing and what you believe in. So that is it, guys. That's all. I'm going to sign off on this video. Thank you so much for watching, and this is the most fired up you'll probably ever see me, but I'm just so freaking grateful. Don't forget to comment below. I want to start a conversation about this. I hope that this edit comes through well, that what I was thinking is clearly conveyed to you guys and doesn't come across the wrong way or something. Put yourself out there. Like, when I started this YouTube channel, I found this camera at my wholesale club for like 70% off, and I was walking past it and I looked at it and I was like, man, I've been dying to make a cool workout edit that really shows people I love how hard I work in the gym and like what it's really like and how crazy it is. But I never did it. It's been 4 years since I first told myself I would love to do that. And so I looked at that camera and I was like, I have to get that camera. And you know why? Because I was going to resell it on Amazon, because it's a $200 camera and I got it for 40 bucks. My college side hustle thinking, just start. That's what I'll say. Just start. If you have like something you want to do, just start, because now I have over 120, close to 130 videos on YouTube, and I had 0 at this time on YouTube last year. And I'm not saying anything of that to brag. I'm just simply saying I just started, and dude, most of my stuff on here, frankly, a lot of the early stuff too, a lot of it's really good. A lot of it's not like the best, right? Like, you're never going to be the best, but it's there. I'm just going to sign off with that. Much love, guys. Stay motivated, stay focused, pray up, stay blessed. Remember to work for it.